Greta Gerwig may not seem like the obvious choice for the Chronicles of Narnia franchise, but one movie is proof that she's exactly what the fantasy saga needs. The $1 billion success of Barbie solidified Gerwig as one of Hollywood's most prominent filmmakers, achieving the rare combination of commercial phenomenon and award juggernaut. Shortly after, it was announced that she'd be rebooting the Chronicles of Narnia franchise for Netflix, following Disney's attempts to build a movie saga out of the classic book series in the 2000s. Disney's Narnia reboots came at a pivotal moment for fantasy films, as they released in the shadow of Peter Jackson's iconic Lord of the Rings trilogy. The 2000s saw waves of fantasy adaptations hoping to emulate Jackson's success, resulting in an action-packed epic version of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe that attempted to match LOTR in scale. This adaptation is the perception many movie audiences have of Narnia, and even after the impressive set pieces in Barbie, it's hard to imagine this being in Gerwig's wheelhouse. Luckily, she isn't adapting the Disney movies, she's adapting C.S. Lewis's novels. Greta Gerwig faithfully adapted Little Women for modern audiences. 2019's Little Women is a terrific adaptation of a classic novel. Adapting the Chronicles of Narnia won't be the first time Greta Gerwig has approached classical literature for her films. Gerwig's second film was her adaptation of Little Women, written by Louisa May Alcott and published in 1868. Transforming classical literature into contemporary cinema isn't an easy task, but Gerwig pulled off a variation that managed to balance faithful retelling with modern appeal. While Little Women lacks talking lions and evil witches, it embodies much of the same atmosphere as Narnia, making it a far better blueprint than Disney's previous adaptations. Why Little Women is the perfect model for Greta Gerwig's Narnia. Little Women follows children in a cozy cottage period setting. The Pevensey siblings entering Narnia through the wardrobe in the Chronicles of Narnia. Despite C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien being friends and releasing their enormously influential fantasy stories around the same period, the Chronicles of Narnia and The Lord of the Rings are vastly different. While the latter is a sprawling war epic, Narnia captures an entirely different, cozy cottage aesthetic. Sure, there are battles and grand, triumphant moments to make audiences leap out of their seats in celebration, but they're balanced out by their own distinct tone. Greta Gerwig's comments about Narnia, via Time, seem to capture this perfectly, which can be read below. Aside from tone, adapting older material comes with obstacles in appealing to modern audiences. Little Women similarly explores period customs and religious material, and Gerwig's adaptation doesn't shy away from embracing those aspects. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos acknowledged that the Chronicles of Narnia is rooted in faith, importantly noting that Greta Gerwig won't be ignoring the foundational spiritual elements of Lewis's novels.